20 years ago, if you had 1,000 horsepower to the wheels, you were a god on the street. But in a world of 1,000 horsepower Dodge Demons with only a little bit of work, 1,400 horsepower GTRs that could be driven on the street and also be livable somehow, I guess you could say we have all gotten kind of numb to these big horsepower numbers during the horsepower wars of our generation. It doesn't take as much effort anymore to make these huge power numbers. But there are some cars that still capture the imagination, even with 1,350 wheel horsepower. And that is why today we're gonna drive a 1,350 wheel horsepower Lamborghini Performante, the symphony of your eardrums. Before we go absolutely ham in this Performante, I want to thank today's sponsor, Upstart. If you dread looking at your credit card statements, you're not alone. Debt can feel crippling, but Upstart can help you get on your path to financial freedom. Upstart is a fast and easy way to pay off all your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment. And Upstart knows that you're more than just your credit score, and it's expanding access to affordable credit. And unlike other lenders, Upstart considers your income and your current employment to find a smarter rate for your loan. Within a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. And you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/blue. That's upstart.com/blue. Don't forget to use the URL and let them know that I sent you. And go to upstart.com/blue. Thank you so much, and let's rip this thing. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in a Lamborghini Performante, and not just any Lamborghini Performante. This one is by Dallas Performance. It's a 2019, and it makes 1,350 wheel horsepower.
When it should be set to W for Wumbo.
Just when people stare at this car, it's like they see an alien from outer space. They don't even know what to think of it. With all the carbon, the contrasted colors, the turbos being exposed, people are just like, what is that? I've never seen a car like that. And the last one I drove by Dallas Performance was a Stage 1. This is a Stage 3 Plus. They invited me back, and the owner of this car was super kind and actually very excited to invite me down and be like, hey, yo, dog, you drove the slow one. You need to drive something faster. Once you get to this power level, they start taking your literal breath away. Like, you start feeling your organs moving. Like, you're getting sucked into the seat, and you're like, I gotta keep my eyes open. It's not like a high horsepower Supra or anything like that where you're, all over the road. You're trying to catch it from going the lane over. You're not having these traction issues because of the all-wheel drive system. However, we are on Michelin PS4s, which are a fantastic tire until you get to this power level. So you do have to be a little bit more careful with these tires. It's very satisfying even just to cruise around in and just feel like Batman. Lamborghini Performante with a built engine in every way. This is Dallas Performance's highest horsepower package you can do, with a warranty. You still have a warranty with 1,300 wheel horsepower. Take into consideration everything you can do to a Lamborghini engine, it's in this car. Short and sweet, you understand, you're smart. Look, these builds are not cheap by any means. And to most people, they're not gonna relate to this. But I'm here to tell you that if you ever get the opportunity to ride in one or be in one of these cars, you have to say yes. But the Performante is such a great platform on its own because it's a little bit lighter weight, it handles better, it has aero, it has downforce, it had the Nürburgring record for a little while, which is fantastic. Now in a straight line, is it as fast as something like the McLaren 720S? No. But to be fair, it doesn't sound as good, that's one thing. And two, let's be real here, Lamborghini has brand power. It has this brand power that makes it special, and then when you put turbos on it, it's even more special. Woo! It's not like one of those other Lambos that are like, oh yeah, I can take him. I have 500 horsepower or 600 horsepower. Let's do it. This is just like not even worth it. I'm not even gonna deal with it. Ah! 1350 wheel. Let's go. Oh my God. That's amazing. So this is way easier to control than almost anything this fast I've ever driven. Oh my God. Brake boost at that time. Oh my. Oh my God, dude, when you brake boost, it is like, oh. The difference between brake boosting and not brake boosting is absolutely absurd. Holy smokes. Ripping my freaking face off. I love my life. Oh, with AC blasting. When you meet your heroes, I think a lot of people when they drive a factory Gallardo or something, they get disappointed. They're kind of like, you know what, why don't I just go buy, you know, a much cheaper muscle car or something and I get a similar feeling out of it. But then you drive stuff like this, which if you think about it, we grew up with tuner cars. If you're part of my generation, it's combining both of those loves. It's combining supercars and tuner cars. And sure, is it still expensive? Of course it is. But at the same time, having the turbo wastegate sound that's aftermarket, right? It's not like a 488 where it's built in twin turbos and you're just like, yeah, it's fast, it's whatever. This still feels like a tuner car in a lot of ways, but in a good way. A lot of people say, yeah, but tuner cars fall apart and they break a lot. But these, they feel so well put together, especially by Dallas Performance, that you're just happy to drive them. You don't have a worry in the world that things are gonna go wrong. This versus the Boost Logic GTR that I drove, which is actually owned by my buddy Sean, who works at Dallas Performance. It'd be the race of the century. Holy smokes. We're spinning the Michelin PS4s, but here's the thing. It's still going perfectly straight. There's not a single moment where I'm really fearful of this thing. Oh man, it's like days like today, I realize I get to do what I do for a living, as my rolling shot car is a red Ford Lightning, right here, with a license plate that says Brian's. This is the tuner car kids end game, man. don't care what anybody says. I'm actually fairly comfortable. I'm not Audi R8 comfortable, but I'm actually very comfortable going 1,350 wheel horsepower. It's crazy. This is definitely one of those reviews where I have to say, pinch me, I am dreaming. And it isn't without the guys of Dallas Performance being nice enough to rip their 1,350 wheel horsepower car that's on street tires. That takes a lot of trust, and the fact that they let me turn it all the way up today, that just means the world to me and makes me feel like I'm the luckiest guy on the planet. And even some motorcycles came up today and went, you know, thumbs up, and I was like, so you wanna go? You just have this. That was me, like, basically big towing it, and the car that was just next to me is now very far away. Like, that's how you know a car is fast, with limited effort and you're outrunning normal traffic. That's when it's crazy. 20 years ago, you modified a Diablo or a Murcielago, you were absolutely crazy, and it would break on the first day. Today, you drive these, you're pretty good. You're pretty well off, and everything's fine. Back in the day, my dream review was doing a twin turbo Lambo, and I've been very blessed to drive these cars, and I'm glad to say they live up to everything that I ever thought they would be. Especially because when you get in a car that's over 1,000 horsepower and it's not spinning, and you can just laugh and talk while you're doing it, that's where the real magic is. What do you think about the twin turbo Performante? I had an amazing time. It is absolutely absurdly fast, but so smooth. I couldn't believe how easy it was to drive this high of horsepower. The time we live in, we maybe live in the best performance era of cars we've ever seen, even modified and factory. Going through town, hitting the paddles, hearing the turbos, hearing the wastegates, it's just a really good time. Then when you get on it, yeah, your world is rocked, and that's what I love about it. On that note, I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. If you guys like these videos and want to support my channel, make sure to head over to PattersonCarCare.com. It is my original formula detail brand that makes life so easy washing your car. Everything from cleaning your wheels in just around a minute, or any other product that is just as easy to use. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, or Sundays, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.